Hey everybody, how's it going? Coming at you real quick with the first real episode in this Detolf series. Whatever you want to call it, Detolf Display Days, Detolf Days, Display Days, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So this right here was kind of like a throwaway Detolf shelf right here. Still in the process. This could potentially take years filling out these Detolfs without however I want to do it, but this is kind of like a throwaway, like movie only Spider-Man shelf. I'm just gonna go ahead and start over pretty much, but not with Spider-Man. I wanted to go ahead and get an MCU shelf kind of thing going on here, but that slowly evolved into what we're going to put in here next, and a lot of that came with something I actually worked on today that I finished up, something that I've been meaning to go ahead and make for a very long time, and that's a haul of armor. So I actually made this today at work in the afternoon. It took me about an afternoon. I drew it up last night, and then I cut it out and glued it together and painted it and all that stuff earlier today. Now I wanted to go ahead and make this just a dedicated Iron Man shelf, obviously with a haul of armor. Now I did design this to potentially fit in here. That's what I measured for. I don't know if that's what it will be. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get these guys out of here. It's a real shame too, because I had a couple of cool customs, not necessarily customs, but I threw a really cool GPS slot leather jacket on this Spider-Man Noir as well, with a 3D printed hat from eBay. Same thing with this Pizza Spidey. I GPS slotted it out with this gray jacket and these sweats, and I put some Namor feet on them. The feet are huge. I know I've heard that like ever since I made this little figure, but I thought it worked. Got a little rando Miles Morales in the mix. This right here is actually a KO. I don't normally mess with knockoff figures, but I wasn't about to spend all that money on this 2-pack with the Iron Man Lord. The Andrew Garfield's in the mix. These Mafex ones get stained so easily with like just, I don't know, they fade. I guess not stained, but they fade. Like his little torso right here is faded so much, as well as little feet and stuff. And he wasn't in the sun or anything. He was just out, and he just faded. It's super weird. Another Andrew Garfield. This is one of my favorites that a lot of people don't really talk about or really have. This is a Revoltech Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Pretty tight. From Spider-Man 3, I believe. This is the one from Spider-Man 3. This is the only one they made, so here's hoping they make another Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi-esque Spider-Man figure sometime in the future. Who knows? Whoa. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Sorry, Drew. Spent all this time getting these backdrops in here, but this Hall of Armor is just gonna encompass the whole thing, so I don't even need a background. Yo, peep that. Peep that cable management. Yikes. Alright, so moment of truth. I did measure this to fit in this Detolf. I have a pretty bad track record of measuring stuff. You know the saying, measure twice, cut once? I measured twice, and then I end up cutting twice as well, so who knows? Here's hoping. Oh my god! Yo, the clearance on this. No! Oh, it clears. It gets in there. You can't even see it. It gets in the Detolf, but it hits the light. Are you joking? Oh man, how am I gonna get this in here? Oh boy. Okay, one moment.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I took this bottom one completely off just to even get this in here. Hopefully this works out. Come on. Oh boy.
A few inches later.
Oh my god, this sucks. Okay. Dude, this is... How's this even gonna work?
One eternity later.
Okay, so it's a... it's literally 24 hours later. And I just made a new one. Whatever. The other one was too big. It was like, well, I measured like a moron. I measured it from glass to glass, and of course there's this guy and a whole bunch of other dimensions that definitely got in the way, and hopefully this one works out a little bit better. So let's just go ahead. Moment of truth. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. Alright. Very nice. That actually looks pretty rad. Okay, so since this one is definitely a little bit smaller, I think it's probably, you know what, let's go ahead and we can actually check how much shorter it is. Yeah, this is a whole inch shorter, so I definitely had to make these little lockers a little bit smaller overall. So I'm a little bit concerned if some of these armors will fit in. I'm mostly concerned about the Mark 1 right here because the Mark 1 was super snug in the old one. It looks like it just barely gets in. Jesus Christ. He is like, his arms are just like stuck in there. Next up, we got this guy right here. Then we got this guy right here. So by now it's pretty obvious that I don't, oh god, I don't have all the marks. So I don't have like Mark 2 or, you know, even Mark 3 or anything like that. I'm just, I don't know, I never really got a Mark 2 or Mark 3. I think when Mark 2 came out, I was like, this is just a silver Mark 3. I'll just wait for the Mark 3. And then I guess I never got Mark 3. There we go. That nice Iron Man 3 suit in there. Now this next one's a little weird, a little out of place. I'm going to put a War Machine in here. Just because this is really it for my SH Figure Arts Iron Man suits. I could put some Marvel Legends in there if I really wanted to, but I just want to keep it to SH Figure Arts stuff, I guess. Which I realize is a stupid statement because this Mark 1 and this suitcase suit are both Revoltex, so I don't know. I think it's just the scale. I want to keep the scale. Alright, just because Marvel Legends are a little bit taller than these SH Figure Arts boys right here. Got this little guy. Nice here. And got the Infinity War boy right here. And finally, the cherry on top. Oh, little Robert Downey. Little henshin action in the mix. Alright, so let's take a closer look. Let's get handheld with this bad boy. So, here we go so far. Oh Jesus, stupid fisheye. So it's not the most intricate display in the world. There's not even like a floor or anything right there. It's just, I just wanted to get a Hall of Armor going, basically. I really enjoy the way this turned out. I'm definitely going to be adding to this. I think I want to make this like an MCU shelf overall, but I wanted the background to actually be a Hall of Armor right there. And I'm going to interchange some Iron Man armors, you know, every now and then. As you can see, Iron Man 2, big shout out to Iron Man 2. I love that movie. Everybody hates Iron Man 2 and 3, but I think they're really cool just because I really like the suits in it. Of course, like the suitcase suit is one of my favorite suits just because it looks really tight. But just the aesthetic of this whole suit of like Hall of Armor thing is like super cool to me, and I'm just super glad that I was able to make this thing really quickly. If you're interested in the build, there's a Posing and Easy episode about it that's coming up super soon that goes through the entire build and whatnot of this Hall of Armor. Anyway, yo, thank you so much for joining me for the first episode, real episode, I guess, of whatever the show is called. Detolf Days, Display Days, Detolf Display Days, whatever it's called. Who cares? Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for so much for I haven't done this in so long. Jesus Christ. Thank you for watching my videos. I love you guys. Bye.